All right, welcome back to the O Dome here on a cool Wednesday night in January here on the campus of Merritt Island High School. Good evening, everybody. Alan Slaughter-Zinski, and before we begin tonight, we just want to say thank you to the Merritt Island Mustang Girls Soccer Program as they are sponsoring tonight's second game, and we also want to say congratulations to Kaylee Verpale on the birth of a new child. And um, Merritt Island, 4-1-1, 22 goals for, 14 against. That's a goal differential of 8. Are we doing the national anthem again? Yep. All right. You stay seated. Get the girls. All right. As we get ready to go. That's right. That's right. So those of you in the background are probably wondering who that voice is. That's Caleb Brown. I said in the first match that Caleb was taking a little hiatus from BSN, but he has found his way here tonight to the O Dome miraculously, and couldn't be happier that he has made it here. So thanks for coming, Caleb. Can always use the help, and it's funny to watch an actual Florida boy cold as you are. And we told you about Merritt Island 4, 1-1 with 22 goals for and 14 against. Rockledge is 3-7-2. They've got 13 goals for, and they've allowed 33 goals this season. So these two teams, they have squared off this season. They got together a little earlier back in December. It was December the 11th, to be specific. It was right here at the O Dome, and taking that one was Merritt Island in a clean sheet for nothing effort. So tonight the team will be led by Elizabeth Porter, and the Rockledge Raiders are led by Jordan Humbert. As little AC/DC kicks in the background. Tomorrow on Brevard Sports Network, you're only going to see one girls basketball game to kick off the Cape Coast Conference Tournament. We couldn't make the 5:30 game tomorrow. Could not make it. These 5:30 starts, they're tough. They're tough to get to. But you will see the 7 o'clock affair tomorrow night in the north side of the bracket, as you'll see Space Coast and Cocoa Beach do battle. And then on Friday, it's the South bracket for girls soccer. Um, it'll be, I'm pretty sure Vieira probably won tonight as the girls take to the pitch here. I cannot read. What's that? No, no. Yeah, it was Logan and Jackson. Yep, yep. Thank you, though. Yep. He wishes it was his birthday. As we get set for kickoff here, Alan Slaughter-Zinski with you. And the ball is kicked off by Amber Smith, the junior. 9 seniors for the Mustangs this year, senior-laden team. And there's a throw in on the far touchline. Played ahead and out, and Merritt Island will retain possession. For the Mustangs this year, they've got two different, Grace Getchell and Finley McDuffie. Now, these stats are only updated through 3 games played. So they've obviously played more, 9. But through 3 games played, it was Getchell and McDuffie neck and neck with 3 goals apiece. Since these stats were updated, they have since scored 9 more goals. So not quite sure who has the lead in that category. And that is Finley McDuffie. Hard to believe Getchell, McDuffie, Underwood, Lawrence, Wright, all of them are seniors. It's just like I can remember saying they're sophomores or freshmen. It's crazy how time flies. No handball, says the referee, and good body block there. Played over, back and across here, and played ahead by Alyssa Wright. And that'll stay Mustang ball as Adeline Brim, the sophomore. Throw in here coming from Alyssa Wright. Wright with a good chuck. Header back to Luna Castillo from Rockledge. She tries to play it ahead, but the ball is intercepted by Adeline Brim. Brim battling here on the near touchline. Played back. And Merritt Island will set it up again here. Played back a little too far that time. Lauren Rutledge gives chase on the far side of the pitch is Chloe Atkins. 37-27. We are just underway. Game 1 went to the Edgewood Red Wolves 8-0. But don't let that score dissuade you in any way. Coco came out here and they played their hearts out, and you got to give a big shout out to Coco goaltender Monye Pratt, who was outstanding. That could have been a game easily over in the first half, but Pratt willed her team about 8-9 minutes into the second half, and of course Edgewood is, you talk about Vieira and West Shore. Edgewood has got as much talent as anybody in this county. 43 straight wins against Brevard County schools without a loss. And this will be Olivia Samuels, the sophomore, giving chase, and the ball will cross the far touchline, and the Raiders will throw it in. And that ball will be scooped up by the keeper, who I cannot see her number. But that's a heck of a boot. Castillo. Oh, nice move there. But Merritt Island stands the test and clears through the neutral zone there. A lot of you might be saying, you'll hear me say things like high slot and neutral zone. I see, well, that's a hockey term. Well, that's how I equate the sport. This is McDuffie. That is Getchell. And that's the far touchline. 35-27 to go. Again, if you're just joining us, this week belongs to the ladies. It's Ladies Week here on Brevard Sports Network. Girls Sports Week. All broadcasts belong to the ladies this week. Next week, the guys will have their day in the sun here on BSN. We have covered an inordinate amount of football, and we pride ourselves on being all sports all the time. And listen, the amount of football that we had to cover as that ball goes out, and that'll remain Raider ball. The amount of football that we had to cover, a lot of people forget the Hurricanes really screwed up the schedule and really forced everything back 2 weeks. So that's why you saw so much coverage deep into the month of December and even through the holidays. We were 2.5 weeks late with our awards just because that's how it worked out. And of course, there's guilt in me for that because I feel as though we neglected other sports, but we're going to try to catch up with those other sports here in the next 2 weeks with a lot of broadcasting. 34:04 to play here in the opening half. And you're going to see some really good Palm Bay girl basketball games coming up, too. They play Montverde Academy at home here in a couple of weeks, and man, I can't wait for that one. New Smyrna as well. That's right. Ball played ahead and off the head of a Raider. Rockledge is in white. Merritt Island is in their home black unis, and they are the 4 seed in the North bracket of the Cape Coast Conference Girls Soccer Tournament. There's old Buster Beal down there. Listen, it's chilly in Florida. Somebody dumped a cooler full of ice onto the track right before the start of the Edgewood game, and it's not yet melted. It's going away, but it's not all gone. 32-48. Throw in coming. Or is it a free kick? Yep, be a free one. Set piece coming here. See what the Mustangs have up their sleeve. Oh, that's a pretty ball. And it just misses the left-hand corner. And it'll be a goal kick. This is a 4 versus 5 matchup. The winner of this gets the honors of taking on Edgewood. And the losers, I believe, will play Cocoa. If Merritt Island wins, you could have the girls' equivalent of a soccer barbecue bowl. Played back. This is Alyssa Wright, the halfback, and she'll play it ahead. And the Raiders keeper comes out and scoops it up. Huh? 10. If that is the case, it's Peyton Abbey. If that's her number. And this will be a throw in here. And it'll go off. That throw in was by Colleen Birkenstock. That's right. Jackson's got, we have an agreement with Dr. Benny Shaw and Space Coast Viper Lady Basketball. We've got 3 more broadcasts for them this season. And tonight and tomorrow you'll see them, and they're an exciting young team. That's a good ball down in that corner, and that goes off a Mustang. That'll be Rockledge ball. It's a good job down there by Zoe Flackus. Try to force that into a Raider turnover, but the Raiders playing good defense. Flackus again nearly had it. It's Jalen Pastor. And played back up. And if it is 10, it is Peyton Abbey. Will scoop it up again. Abby with an unorthodox way to punt that ball, but it travels. Call it unorthodox, but it certainly goes. Good defense again by Colleen Birkenstock. She just would not let Adeline Brim get by her. Zoe Flackus again trying to work some magic. Flackus in a 50-50 ball. Played out. Good spin, good turn. And played ahead. And that'll cross the line for another goal kick. .58:53 to play in the opening half. No score between the number 5 Rockledge Raiders and the number 4 Merritt Island Mustangs. Fed ahead, but can she keep it? Yes. Great job by Brim to keep that ball from crossing the line, but the pass will go behind the net, cross the goal line. It'll be another goal kick. .28:22 to go. Booted out, line drive shot there. Luna Castillo. And here comes Casey Underwood. Underwood feeds it ahead to Brim. Brim, Birkenstock lost it. And that's going to be a corner for the Mustangs here. So we'll see what Merritt Island does here. Off the corner. I believe that Zoe Flack is going to take it. Nice little swing on that one. The header missed, and the Raiders managed to keep it away. And rush quickly ended by the Mustangs midfielders. A great feed. One-on-one. Foot race to the ball, but it'll be won by Merritt Island. And played out by Peyton Wright. 26:54 to go. I don't know why we're frozen. Shouldn't be. We're not yellow, are we? Nah, we're good. Have you? Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Just keep it on one, though. Yeah, you'll see that spinning wheel. Every about 6 or 7 minutes, we'll get this message that pops up that asks us to recover the broadcast, which we do. And then the wheel will spin for like 3 seconds, and then play picks up. We literally lose nothing on the broadcast, which is just strange to me. But 25:57 to go. And we've switched it a couple of different ways, so I don't know what else we could do. But seems to be okay, so that's all I'm worried about. As long as you can see, I'm good. These are the things we run into. Goal kick coming here. Played out, but right to a Raider. Zoe, no whistle. Ball crosses the far touchline. Should be Mustang ball, and it is. Yeah, see, it's like, we're 8 seconds behind. That's it. It's just strange to me. Another dimension. Yeah. Welcome to 2025. But there's 24:44 to go here in the opening half, and no score as the Mustangs won this matchup between these two schools back on December the 11th, 4-0. So they won it pretty easily. But so far tonight, it has been the Raider defense thwarting the attack of the Mustangs down deep. Now, Merritt Island has kept play consistently in towards the Rockledge keeper, but haven't been able to really put anything together yet. Good feet ahead. Will it be too far? Yes. Mustang ball. As we are about 3 minutes away from the water break. Speaking of, gonna have me one. We're on straight data now, right? Yeah, it's just weird that you have to recover a broadcast on data. 23-20. Colleen Birkenstock, the senior. And that's not going to please Coach Humbert. Throw in coming. Good block by Zoe Flack is there, and Merritt Island will maintain possession as Luna Castillo just dumps the ball out. Melissa Wright with the throw in, looking for Adeline Brim, but too far. And the Mustangs right now, I wouldn't say, yeah, it's tough. It's like they're trying to get going here, but just quite can't, or just can't quite get going, I should say. Right one more time as the ball matriculates down the pitch. And there's a loose ball in front. And scooped up by, I believe, Peyton Abney. When have we seen that before on many, many occasions result in a goal? Nice play there by Alyssa Wright. And that ball crosses the near touchline. And it's Birkenstock again to throw it in. And she does, headed by Lily Carr. And here comes Adeline Brim. Brim tried to get it ahead. And goodness, Alyssa Wright bowling people over and down deep with it. (21-11). Good job there by Alyssa Wright. The whistle don't blow. Keep going. Nice job there by Finley McDuffie. And here's a chance. Addie Brim with it on the left wing. Brim centers, cross. And good play by Rockledge defender. 50-50 ball. Alyssa chasing. Man, she will not be denied the soccer ball. Great no call by the ref. Alyssa Wright out there just taking balls away. I still got to get the football out of me. Played ahead. Oh, that ball with a ricochet there. 20. Next whistle stoppage will be the water break. And booted ahead. But she just drops the ball on the foot and just lays it out there 40 yards. That's how Pat McAfee used to punt. Uh-oh. Watch. That went a little off kilter, but Grace Getchell. And that should take us to the water break, and it will. We'll step aside here on Brevard Sports Network. You're watching the Cape Coast Conference Girls North Bracket, Round 1. We'll be right back. I was just informed here, and I tell you what, Merritt Island parents are great. Alyssa Wright playing first game back. She had an ACL tear last year, and tore it in the first game last season. Missed all of last year, obviously, and now back. So you can see the determination in wanting to catch up because she's playing doing a heck of a job out there tonight. Halfback, middle back. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, no, we're good. Boom. And please don't click on any of the links that you see come up. And I know, listen, I know everybody knows this already, but I would feel awful if I got an email that said, Alan, I clicked on a link that said the game is broadcast here. And when I got there, they took my credit card information and charged up, $3,000 for a scooter. There'd be anything I couldn't do to help you. There was nothing I could do to help you with that. But we try to get rid of them as quickly as we can and ban those. Our ban list is like 3,000 people, and it's all these spammers. Under 20 to go. And Alyssa again down there. Look at the spin turns. And, I tell you what, I give her a lot of credit because the ACL is as much of a psychological comeback as it is a physical comeback. I've torn mine twice. And when you come back from that, the ACL, you think about it. Can I cut? Can I turn? Can I do this? Can I not do this? And she's doing a heck of a job. Look at her. I remember the first time you step on a field doing anything after you tear a knee ligament and you go, is it going to hold? Is it going to hold? And the doctors always tell you that once they repair it, in most cases, as good as new. You just got to build the strength back up in your leg. And yeah, and the mental aspect of it and trusting it. That is the defensive side of the ball. So, what we're going to do, I know this. Played ahead, and Alyssa Wright gives chase here, and she'll just play it out, wisely played out. 16:59 to go. Why are we? You have to do it again? Yeah, well, at halftime, we're going to have to switch. I think it's the VPN. Huh? $16.12. Did Mr. Finney say he was having problems with the internet? Crossing there, nobody home. Ball crosses the far touchline. Yeah, I don't think even now we're not that far behind. Huh? Yeah, tops. Yeah, I mean, you just have to weather the storm. This is the first time Rockledge has pushed on the Mustang defense here, really inside, I guess you could say, the 30-yard line there. Comes a goal kick here. And that'll be Rockledge ball as Birkenstock Amber Smith for Rockledge plays it in the wrong direction. Smith gets it back, now feeds it ahead. Ball intercepted, but Smith takes it back. Jalen Pastor. Little chip ahead, off the head of Birkenstock. It's Leanna Mervitz, the junior for Merritt Island with Birkenstock there. And now Luna Castillo with a free kick. Castillo with a dart, and waiting on it is Alyssa Wright. Wright plays it back up. Good hustle there. Nice job by Leanna Mervitz. And boy, I tell you, nearly streaking free there was Adeline Brim, but the Raider keeper came out to shut it down. And this game remains scoreless with 13:23 to play in the opening half. Good matchup here right now. Tight. A 4-0 Mustang win back on the 11th of December is a 0-0 score here today, less than a month later. And the Raiders, do you like how I didn't take the windows out? Oh, I'll tell you what, Rockledge now with a chance here, but taken away and cleared and headed back in by Hannah Chamberlain. And this is a one-on-one, two-on-one. She's got numbers here. Had numbers, does have numbers. Chance for the Mustang shot. Oh, what a save. Great hustle by the keeper. If it's 10, it's Peyton Abney. It could be 16 too, which is Alyssa Pollard. I cannot see her number. But either way, a great job by the goalie to come sprinting out to cut down the angle. Good job by both. That ball was tough to get a foot on. That ball was tough to get a foot on, and she got a foot on it. Yeah, you're not knocking that ball through Alyssa Wright. And Rockledge just decides to clear it out, and that's probably a good idea. Merritt Island applying pressure now with 11:05. And here come the Raiders. They'll raid us. Nice dribble in front, scooped up by the Mustang keeper. What's her number? 16. That's Lindsey Smith, the junior keeper. Replaces one of my all-time favorite keepers here, Miss Trujillo. See this thing, what they don't even know because it just cuts. It's like an edit. Like because your phone's a little older, you'll see the spinning wheel and you have to reset, but you don't have to do it with that. So it just cuts, which is weird. 9:53, single digits to go here as Zoe Flack is is she checking in or Coach Porter? Yep, once her in, she'll go in. And checking out is Alyssa Wright. A nice job by Alyssa Wright. Huh? Flakus? You got it. Flakus, I'm told. Flakus. I just got Zoe right. I'm kidding. Shot. Oh. 8:56. Chance here. Corner coming. Oh, that's a pretty ball in front. Header. Nice job by the Raiders there to force that out and bring it out. Zoe Flakus there. Finley McDuffie plays it ahead. Foot race here. Played back to the keeper. Dangerous crossing. Not crossing, but a split. Like split the D there. We've seen things happen with that. 7:43. Good ball across. And coming out is Lindsey Smith to end the threat. 7:32 to go. That's a boot. Off the head of Grace Getchell. And fed ahead nicely in the high slot area. Shot wide right. Goal kick coming. Seven minutes to go. First half, no score. Rockledge defense bending but not breaking. Couple of real nice sequence there about 3-4 minutes ago between Adeline Brim and the Raiders keeper. Fed ahead. I will say this: Rockledge has size, and Merritt Island's got the speed, but Rockledge has got some height now. Oh, the first disagreeable call of the night. 6:13. And there could have been a tug of the jersey I didn't see. I got to cover myself just in case Doug Butler's watching. You know, he's a referee now. It's a free kick here. I mean, listen, you know, this is 35, 36. Oh, that's a pretty one. Nice try. Nice try. That was Winnie Von Eschen on the free. And read nicely by Lindsey Smith. Grace Getchell heads it into the Raiders zone. Keep your eye on Zoe Flakus there. She is creeping down through the middle. Watch her. And played back out. And it'll be Rockledge ball here with 5 minutes to play in half. Number 1, no score. 4-0 game back on the 11th of December. Oh, nice job here. This is Finley McDuffie. McDuffie fed ahead. Foot race. Heidi Trout going after it. Trout giving chase with Olivia Samuels. And that'll be Merritt Island ball. I do want to say this. I could not believe when I turned on the news today those fires in L.A. That is one of the craziest things I've ever seen. Man, do my hearts go out to those people. That's not like a hurricane, you know, where you may have some. I mean, listen, I know there's a lot of total destruction. I've covered them, you know, chased them, covered them. I get it, but the enormity of the enormity of the destruction is unbelievable to me. 100-mile-an-hour winds and fires. I can't imagine. 336. Getting set to check in here is Amber Michaels. And here she comes. Grace Getchell will get a rest. And that'll go off of a Raider and across the far touchline. As time winds down here coming up at halftime, absolutely nothing. We're going to take a little break, and then we'll be back with the second half here of the second game. And we want to thank the Merritt Island Mustang Girls Soccer Program for their sponsorship of game number 2 here tonight. Fed ahead by Heidi Trout. Now, I don't know what relation Heidi is to Marcus, but cousin? Okay. So Heidi is Marcus's cousin. Congratulations to Marcus, who just committed to play football at Western Carolina. Of course, if you know the Trouts, you know that, you know, they have valuable feet. Chance in front and off to the side here. Started with Nathan right. Goal kick coming. Laid out. Header. Watch. Oh, chance again. Offsides is the call. 1 minute. 1 minute to go. And Adeline Brim nearly had another one-on-one. Got to give it to the Raiders, playing tough defensively here in half number one. Merritt Island applying the pressure, but Rockledge not bending. And Birkenstock will throw it in. And Birkenstock will do so again. Can't get cute with it here. Just get rid of it and get to the next half. One more time. And one more time again. And cleared up. And that will take us to the end of the first half with the score. Merritt Island and Rockledge, 0-0. All right, the teams are back for half number 2. No score here between the Mustangs of Merritt Island, the number 4 seed in the North bracket, and the number 5 seeded Rockledge Raiders. And we think we even have another guess at the goalkeeper's number, and we think that number's 15, Sky Bailey. So the Mustangs will kick off here in the second half, and those duties belong to Zoe Flakus. Is it? Thank you very much. Let's see here. It ain't Sky Bailey. All right. Well, we'll figure it out, I guess. Nope. As the two teams, as I noted, switch sides here. And we are underway with the second half. Now, if I remember the Cape Coast Conference Championship last year, what happens is it's a little different in the tournament, is that if there's an overtime, they go right to PKs to decide the winner. I do remember that. Is that what it is? Yeah, right to PK. So there's no playing around. Right to PKs. That's exactly how the championship was decided last year between Edgewood and Vieira. I'll never forget that night. It was about 25 degrees with a wind chill. It was cold. There was no press box. It took place at Vieira Regional Park, and I sat in a director's chair. Throw in, kicked out. Played up the far touchline. And you just get, I mean, obviously you get the feeling that one goal is going to win this game. If it can come in regulation, whether it's from Merritt Island and played in front, and keeper will come out and grab it. And again, I don't know who she is. The number on her jersey is so faded. And usually in a game like this as well, and we've seen it so many times, especially between like Satellite and Merritt Island, we've seen it. Satellite West Shore, we've seen it before in girls soccer. A lot of times the winning goal will come in a mix-up in the crease, the mishandled ball by the keeper. You see it all the time. I hope that's not how it ends, but I'm just saying that's generally what you see, as that ball is going to be a goal kick, as Lindsay Smith will put her right foot into it from the corner. Or let's see which foot. Yeah, she's right-footed. Little line drive shot out. And that ball, nice job. Good spin there by Leanna Mervitz, and here come the Mustangs. McDuffie battling in front. Zoe Flakus. Oh, nice defensive play there. Good job by the Raiders defense to prevent Flakus from taking a shot. And that'll be a free kick coming up for the Mustangs. And Casey Underwood looks like she is going to be, and this is in prime time area right here. Casey Underwood, left foot shot. Good angle. On top of the net. Just missed it. Good idea, though. Good ball. .36:06 to play. We've got another water break that will stop action. And there's a line drive shot out to about the 40. Headed back in by Finley McDuffie. Little bump by Birkenstock. No call. Fed ahead. The ball, will it or won't it? It won't. And it will now. across the far touchline. Yeah, man. And listen, I've lived here long enough now where I'm cold. Everybody says, you're from Baltimore. Well, not since 2008, brother. You get used to this Florida weather. If I went to Baltimore now, I don't think I'd ever go outside. You know, I got to be honest with you, man. If I I used to be a Ravens season ticket holder. If I could go to a Ravens game now, look, I went on New Year's Eve one time when it was like 3 or 4 degrees, and well, let's just say you take a few Pepsis with you to help keep you warm. But the bottom line is that now I'd be in a parka, maybe two, 6, 7 turtlenecks, if I went at all. Yeah, I am adjusted. I knew that the first time I ever went back and visited in January. It was like 15 degrees when I got off the plane, and I was like, man, can I get back on that plane? Fed ahead off the goal kick here. McDuffie gets in there. Fed back down. A chance here onside. And that should be and will be a corner kick for the Mustangs as Zoe Flakus will take it from the far side corner. So I believe Coach Porter wanted to wait to put her subs in, and she's going to put one in, and that's going to be Ember Michaels. Michaels checks in for Adeline Brim. So Zoe Flakus from the far corner here. Chance for the Mustangs. Nice curve on that thing. In front, but across the goal line, and goal kick coming with 32:45 here. Not really much of a, I don't know what to call it, but it didn't come to fruition, is what we'll say. Good goal kick. Ball placed back down, and here comes Merritt Island. No call there. No call there. Good, hard, physical play. I like it. And played back up. Set to check in. Here's Bailey McMaster for Merritt Island. She's loosening up, warming up. Played back. And the Mustangs trying to get something generated offensively here. They've scored 22 goals this year. And what's unusual is that the Raiders are a minus 20 in goal differential. So Merritt Island's got to feel like they're going to get a chance here, but that Raider defense is just playing so tough tonight. Zoe Flakus will take a break. Is that Alyssa? Yep, Alyssa right. In front and off the hand of the keeper. Ball squirts free to the left side of the cage. And a corner kick coming for the Mustangs. They're second in the previous 2 minutes here. Let's see what happens on this one. Not sure who's taking this one since Zoe Flakus came out. Little bender there in front, high area. And Rockledge with the upper hand. Rockledge's height is coming in big time on set pieces for the Mustangs inside that crease area, Caleb. Mm-hmm. Oh, right goes down. Nice play there by Heidi Trout. Heidi Trout battling Olivia Samuels for the ball, and Trout comes away with it. And this is Bailey McMaster, who just checked into the game. The ball is played back down the pitch, and Lauren Rutledge giving chase. Rutledge going to be Raider ball, and the Raiders now with an opportunity here to get something going with 29-13 to go in the game. Again, should it end at a tie, we'll go right to PKs. Played out. Birkenstock gives chase with Ember Michaels. And Birkenstock will throw it in. Birkenstock will now clear it through to the middle. And Rockledge is hitting the ball the wrong way. Playing it back. The Raiders have played the ball back to this point so far. Trying to get it turned around here. And now Birkenstock will do her best to get the ball up the pitch the other way. And she does. Nice job by her. Check that. That was Luna Castillo. This here is Peyton Abbey, number 10. Abbey on the far left wing. Nice defensive play there by Peyton Wright. Peyton and Peyton battling. And a throw in for the Raiders. Raiders have not had a corner kick tonight. And I think as soon as I say that, they have one. Yeah, corner kick for the Raiders. So the Raiders will get their first corner kick of the night by my recollection. Luna Castillo, I think, is going to no, check that. It's going to be Winnie Von Eschen to take it. So the Raiders with an opportunity here. Let's see what they do. That's a great ball in front, hit it, and nice job defensively. Loose ball. Alyssa Wright is there and played out. Woo! Little tense moment there for the Mustangs. That ball bounced around in the crease. This is Olivia Samuels with a throw in. Oh, nice dribble. Cleared in front. Bailey McMaster giving chase. And that'll be Mustang ball checking back in. Adeline Brim as Alyssa Wright will take a break. 26-14 to go in regulation. Still Mustang ball. Good old Buster down there on the track. And turnover. Don't understand quite what happened there. But it's Rockledge ball. Good foot. Right now, Rockledge seems pushing the ball a little better than they did in the first half. So whatever Coach Humbert adjustment he made seems to be working for his offense. And Merritt Island still searching for a consistent attack here. That'll go off the head and backwards. Nice job there by Finley McDuffie to play the ball through, and the keeper will pick it up. 24:53 to play in regulation. We're about 4 minutes away from the second half water break here at the O-Dome in Merritt Island. First round action of the girls Cape Coast Conference North tournament. Played ahead, and that'll cross the goal line. It'll be a radar goal kick. In the first game here tonight, it was Edgewood 8, Cocoa nothing. But again, as I alluded to earlier, that 8-0 score kind of misleading a little bit. Cocoa played their hearts out, and it forced Edgewood into the second half to score those 8 goals. And Monier Pratt with an outstanding job for the Tigers in goal. 6 different Red Wolves scored 7 goals for the team. And that is a great young squad Coach Kevin Smith has. And I'll tell you, they lose 7 seniors last year who won 43 straight games against Brevard County teams. And they are stocked with young talent again. Huh? Yeah, it is scary. And played ahead. Bailey McMaster giving chase. Ball's in the crease, and there's one of those. No whistles, no fouls, but there's one of those balls in the crease we were talking about earlier that sometimes can result in one of those goals that end up being the only goal of the game. And get a feeling here that if one of these two teams can find a way to put the ball in the back of the net, it could be the winner. As Olivia Samuels will throw it in. Nice job here. This is McMaster again, but again picked off by the Raiders D. This is Peyton Abbey with it. Abbey feeds it back to Winnie Von Eschen. Played ahead. Good pass there by Jalen Pastore. Pastore. Defense by Finley McDuffie on Pastore there. And Rockledge with good ball possession here in the second half, but like Merritt Island, unable to really turn it into anything substantial in the offensive zone. This is Leanna Merbitz, and now it is Heidi Trout who feeds it back to Lauren Rutledge. Rutledge on the far side of the pitch, trying to keep it in and will not. I believe it was Chloe Akins, and this will be a throw-in for Colleen Birkenstock. 21:48 to go, about 90 seconds away from the second half water break. Fed ahead. Pastore with it, and good job there by Peyton Wright to settle it down and keep it away from the front of the cage. That ball goes off the side of the face of a Raider player, and on a normal night that would hurt, but on one where the temperature is about 50 degrees, it stings a little more. That should probably take us to, my goodness, I know that stung. Trout feeds it ahead. Ball intercepted by Luna Castillo. Castillo on the far touchline plays it down one-on-one out of bounds across the touchline. 20:49 to go. I guess he's trying to get right to the 20-minute mark. Or he doesn't know. Good throw in. Oh. Playing ping pong with the ball. And here come the Mustangs now. And that will be a corner. So the Mustangs with an opportunity for a corner here with 19:42 to play in the match in regulation, or anyway. It's Peyton Wright in the corner with it. All these corner kicks have been a little high in the crease area tonight. See a little low this time to the ground. Ball's loose, played out on the foot of a Raider, off the back of a Raider. Ball will cross the touchline. It'll be Mustang ball deep in Rockledge territory. And that'll take us to the water break at the 19:06 mark. We'll step aside and we'll be right back here on Brevard Sports Network.
Hello, Space Coast. Alan Slaughter-Zinski for the Brevard Sports Network. I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank all of you for your support of BSN and allowing us to cover your student athletes and come into your home each and every night. Give us a follow on Facebook at Brevard Sports Network, and here's to many more years of top-notch sports coverage right here in Brevard County. Thanks again.
All right, welcome back to the O Dome. The final 19:06. Nobody scores. We go to PKs here in round one of the Cape Coast Conference. I believe this is the. I don't know if they did the tournament last year. I don't know if the girls soccer did the tournament last year or not. I know boys and girls basketball did it last year, but I don't know if the girls soccer tournament. This is the first year for the girls soccer tournament. Okay. So played, that's in front, headed off a few Mustangs there, and the ball will bounce into the hands of the Raiders keeper. 18:55 to play in the match. You just, and I know it's like, saying it over and over and over and over again, but you just one goal. That's what you feel like is going to win this thing is one goal, whether it's from Rockledge or whether it's from Merritt Island. Leanna Mervitz throws it in. And listen, I mean, it would be an upset if it were Rockledge simply because of the fact that Merritt Island beat them less than a month ago, 4-0, right here on this pitch. Fed ahead onside, but too far. Across the goal line, goal kick coming for Lindsey Smith. 13 goals scored this year for Rockledge, 33 allowed. For Merritt Island, it's at +8. 22 scored, 14 allowed. Line drive. We saw a great display of goaltending in the first game with Amanye Pratt of Coco making some spectacular saves in that one. And a one-handed save that was just out of this world. Ultimately, in the end, Edgewood with way too much firepower, winning 8-0. Headed backwards here. Yeah, I was going to say play that back to the keeper. Does. Plays it back out. Chance here on the right wing taken. This is Jalen Pastore, and she feeds it back to the middle of the field here and fed over to Amber Smith. Smith with the left foot feeds it back to Pastore. Pastore with a tough, ooh, I tell you what, Lindsey Smith did not leave the ground there, and it nearly cost her on that one. That ball was not as far away from the top of that post as I think she may have thought. As it turns out, it was enough, and it'll be a goal kick. Got to try and, I think, get a handle on that. I mean, that was a great shot. Just missed. I mean, just missed. That's the best chance of the night for Rockledge for sure. 15:35 to go in the match, in regulation, I should say, because, again, we'll go to PK. Should it end in a tie? And that'll be a whistle and a foul, and Merritt Island will take over. Good ball, but drifts wide left. Chipped ahead here. Finley McDuffie plays it back across the midfield line. Raider defender there, and will take it away. And, that's a trip. And Finley McDuffie is tripped, and we'll get a free one here. It's like, if I'm going to fall, you're going to. And that's what happened. 14:08 to play. Nope, cannot. Booted ahead. And again, a Raider defender there. Heidi Trout plays it back, played ahead, and intercepted by Olivia Samuels there. Samuels plays it ahead for Peyton Abbey. Abbey works the ball ahead. 3-on-1 there, but the ball too far, and we got a whistle. No, we don't. Yes, we do. Do we? Nope. Referee says play on. Now we got a whistle. Officials timeout. Little talking to there. I'm not sure what the deal is. Yeah. That's the young lady I think that got hit in the head with the ball, hit in the face with the ball, and I think he's just making sure she's okay. Or something else happened and she's getting a stern lecture. I don't know. I have no idea what that was all about. I have no idea what the end result of this is even going to be here. It looked like he was going to blow the whistle. Then he said play on. Then he didn't blow the whistle. Then he did. So I don't know. Getting set to check in for Merritt Island is Ashley Holcomb. And fed ahead. Race to the ball will be won by the Mustangs and laid over for the goalie. Goal kick coming, and here comes Ashley Holcomb, and she'll check in for Bailey McMaster, I believe. And that is who will catch a break with 12:40 to go in regulation. Goal kick. That ends up on the foot of Peyton Abbey and taken away here nicely, but the Raiders will maintain possession. And Zoe Flakus knocks it across the door. No, check that. That's not Zoe. That's Leanna Merbitz. Oh, good pass in between two defenders. Opportunity here for Abby. Abby in front. Oh, good intercept there. Abby again. Rockledge trying to generate some offense here, but the Mustang defense hanging tough. And a great job by the Merritt Island defense. This is Ashley Holcomb trying to get transition working, but Rockledge disrupts that at midfield. And throw in coming for the Mustangs. 11:30 to go. Off the back of Trout. She turns, stops, turns, and feeds ahead. Now this is a race down the right wing for the ball. And nice job, but keeper pokes it out, and this will be Mustang ball as Ember Michaels and Olivia Samuels gave chase. And ultimately, it'll be Merritt Island with possession. As Leanna Merbitz will throw it in, the junior forward. She drops it in. Two Raider defenders there, and they'll just knock it across the touchline, and we'll do it all over. A minute off the clock, 10:25 to go. Whistle. Yep, that one's going to be Rockledge ball. That rolls off the leg of Michaels. And a whistle. And a free kick coming. Single-digit minutes to go. 9:50 to play. Played ahead off the shoulder of Olivia Samuels. Trout with it. Trout with a good feed. And a chip ahead here. Chance for Merritt Island, but thwarted nicely by Colleen Birkenstock. But the official thinks too nicely, as that'll be a foul and a free kick coming. Chance here. This ball is not that far out, as Casey Underwood with a shot now from about, about 30 yards out. Underwood with the left foot, splits the defenders, nearly gets by. And a great job by the Rock. That ball split the defense there in the crease and forced the Rockledge keeper to make a diving save to her left, which she did, and now it's a corner. So a set piece from the corner here, opportunity for Merritt Island with 8:45 to go. And you got to think, especially now, any goal would win this game. In front, and another great knee save there by the Raiders keeper. McDuffie with the header at midfield off the goal kick. Played back and then played ahead. And unable to keep the ball from crossing the touchline there was Michaels. Gave it a good run, but a throw in quickly by Samuels. She finds Abby. Abby finds Amber Smith. Smith plays it back, then played ahead too far as Lauren Rutledge turns and puts a foot on it. Birkenstock with it now, giving chase and picking it off is Adeline Brim. But the ball crosses the touchline, and it'll be a throw-in for the Mustangs. 7:39 to play. The intensity amping up here as much as it can in 45-degree weather. A little bit. Well, I thought I did. Not everybody can afford a parka. And here comes Rockledge. And this has been a very good defensive match tonight. 6:35 to go. Oh, good job. And played back ahead, but it's 1-on-2. Now it's 2-on-2. And here comes Rockledge with a chance here. Jalen Pastore with it. Pastore with a chip shot in front that goes wide left of the cage and behind the goal. 6 minutes to go in the contest. Still scoreless. Once again, we want to thank the Merritt Island Girls Soccer Program for their sponsorship of the second game tonight, and the Edgewood Red Wolves parents for their sponsorship of game 1. And played out. And Rockledge tonight now kind of knocking a little bit on the door here. Nice job there by Leanna Mervitz, and Rockledge keeps kind of forging ahead here. Little loft, and that ball bounces high on the turf and played back out, and Samuels will throw it in again. Nope. That, they say, belongs to Merritt Island with 4:53 to play. Not sure what that was, but it's now Rockledge ball. Samuels. Oh, nice move. Nice double move there. But the Merritt Island defender all over it. And Samuels will throw it in again. 4:19 and running. Samuels getting a workout with her arms. Headed out. Ooh, that was dangerous. Good directional head there, because if that ball goes 1.5 feet to the right, that's a corner kick. Oh, great defense there. And it will result in Lindsey Smith with the ball in her hands here. 3:37 to go until penalty kicks. No score or 0-0. Is that how they say it? Uh-oh. Ball squirts free. In front, and a good job by the Raiders keeper to see it into her arms. And she'll just lay it out there. The ball bounces at the 40. Still free. Played back in by the Mustangs. Played back out by Rockledge. Trout battles with Amber Smith. Chance here for Merritt Island with 2:50 to go. They want to put the pressure on now. Because once you get the PKs, anything can happen. This is Ashley Holcomb with it. And that'll go out, and that'll be Merritt Island ball. Good throw in, but the Raiders, as they have been all night, there when it matters most. Played ahead. Nearly a handball, but is not. Oh, great play by Trout and Smith there. Smith sort of. Nope, Trout comes back to win the battle, but the Raiders win it again. And that ball is played back in by Leanna Mervitz. 1:50 to go until PKs. Winnie Von Eschen now tries to make something happen, feeds it across the center area, too far for anybody, and scooped up by Lindsey Smith. Almost 90 seconds to play in regulation. And then it's PKs. Final push coming for Merritt Island here. 1:20 to go. Great ball in front and scooped up. Ooh, and now scooped up by Rockledge with 65 seconds to play. Good boot. We get a PK game. Caleb? Maybe. This is Peyton Abbey. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Free one coming here, Caleb. It's not a penalty kick, but it's as close as you get to one with chance here. A great chance here with 24 seconds to go. And I believe this is going to be Winnie Von Eschen to take it. Oh, my. The referee backs everybody. This is likely to be the final play of regulation. Here we go. Winnie Von Eschen with a chip shot. And just misses, floats wide right. My goodness gracious. Unbelievable. And that'll do it. We head to PKs. I think he just blew the double whistle. Yeah, he did. Oh, my goodness. It was a collective sigh of relief here at the O-Dome when that ball floated wide right. So now we get the PKs. Every soccer fan's dream. I can tell you one thing is that, you know, I do a lot of correlation between hockey and soccer. I was never selected to take a penalty shot. Nope. I may have caused a few of them. Yeah, that's actually a fact. So here we go. PK's coming. Now, watch, they probably changed the rules on me. Because they didn't tell us the rules last year. Remember, we found out as we went along. This is a Cape Coast Conference tournament, so they're going to flip a coin. So, I don't know what any of this means. Shoot first or second, right? And they're going to shoot at this net down here, it looks like. So I do think it is going to be PKs here. Yep, it is. It's no score, no time on the clock, 5 shooters. Right? Okay, 5 shooters. You just have your finger quick on that recover broadcast button ready to go. Okay. Because the last thing we want to do is miss a goal. Yeah, right. That's just painful. But we have fought through this thing all night long recovering these broadcasts with just a minute skip, which is crazy to me. So we get ready to go here. We're gonna be down here at this goal to the left. I guess that would be what here? Let's see. That's let me figure out my direction here where I'm at. So if we go out and I turn right and left, that's east, I believe. No, that's not east. East is that way, correct? That's north, north goal. So the north goal they'll shoot at. All right, here we go. Here it looks like the referee's going out to place the ball. We'll see the 5 best shooters in a way, and all you got to do is lock that camera in, son, and get out the way. Get out the way. Yeah, yeah, you got to keep your fingers ready in case we get that glitch pop up again. All right, let me circle so that I know who scored these goals. All right, looks like 12-1-10. That's going to be Winnie Von Eschen, Olivia Samuels, and Peyton Abbey separating themselves from the main group here, as well as number 7, Amber Smith. And so plotting a strategy they are, as Coach Elizabeth Porter still has not sent her shooters out yet. I would imagine. Well, I'm not going to guess. You only see this in the playoffs. The only time you see PKs. Because in regular FHSAA soccer, the game ends in a tie. And we will not update the scoreboard after every shot unless we have time. We'll try if we can. I don't know if we can. If we can, I don't know if we can. So just listen to me, and I'll keep you updated to what we're doing here. And the other shooter looks like it's going to be, and I wish I knew the name of the Rockledge goalie. I really do. She's really played well tonight. And now she's gonna factor in huge here. So the drama mounts, or as we say up north, the drama. Here we go. This is Winnie Von Eschen going head to head with Lindsay Smith. Keeper cannot come off the line until the ball is struck. Shot and a goal. So Winnie Von Eschen makes it 1-0 Rockledge. Bottom of the first. And this is going to be Finley McDuffie. That was slow and steady right there. Wins the race. You know what I mean? McDuffie will place the ball. Whistle blows. McDuffie with a goal. And Finley McDuffie ties it at 1 here in PKs. And this will be Luna Castillo, maybe, or 10? 10 or 11? This is Peyton Abbey, I believe, 10. Yeah, this is Peyton Abbey and Lindsey Smith. You can hear a pin drop here. Peyton Abbey with a shot. Oh, and a big-time stop by Lindsey Smith. And now the drama builds more. Great job by Lindsey Smith there. Read it perfectly. And here comes Casey Underwood. This is a big one here. Lindsey Smith hasn't had to work all night, but a lot, but right there she did. Casey Underwood. Shot. And it goes off the keeper's hands, and Casey Underwood drills it to the back of the cage, and it's 2-1. Rockledge can ill afford another miss. I mean, they can, but then their backs would really be up against the wall here. And this is going to be Luna Castillo. And again, Lindsey Smith. And Lindsey, 2 straight for the junior. And Bailey McMaster can win it now. Bailey puts this in, and it's over. And great job there, and we'll go one more shooter. We'll go one more shooter here. Two to one. This will be Olivia Samuels. She must. I believe she's got to make this. And a goal. And now Rockledge, with a big save or stop here, can tie it up, and it would come down to the 5th shooter. But this is for marbles right here. The marbles to at least go another round or win it. We'll see what happens. Who is the shooter here? Adeline Brim to the ball. Thank you. Brim. Left-footed shot, and the Mustangs! I believe that's it. Okay. So Brim. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So Brim knocks it in. That's right. So now it's 3-2. Right. Makes sense. Here we go. I could never figure these things out. Simple math, Alan. This is number 4, Hannah Chamberlain. The score is 3-2. Lindsey Smith with 2 huge stops. Chamberlain. Shot. And that's definitely it. And the Merritt Island Mustangs will win in PKs 3-2. 2, and they will advance to face Edgewood on Friday. And my goodness gracious, what a match this one was. Our player of the game tonight, well, it's got to be Lindsey Smith, right? 2 big stops in the PKs, and Lindsey Smith is our player of the game. So once again, our final in PKs, the Merritt Island Mustangs win it 1-0, 3-2